Hello possums, Dreymasmith here, dreaming in a Minecraft world. And today I'm dreaming of something a little special. See, I was out here collecting sand to fill the ocean monument, and I'm trying to do it in as least disruptive a way as possible. So I'm just sort of taking off the top layer as I go. You can see this is gradually getting flatter. And I found this. It's a skeleton spawner. I don't think it's ever spawned a skeleton in its entire existence. Now, where you can just see the sandstone, there was a little sandstone covering, but that was it. The rest of it, open to the sky. I've cleared out some of the sand. I went down to have a look. But I think we can turn this into a skeleton farm. I need to clean out the rest of the sand first. Won't take long. Oh, I thought there wouldn't be any chests here. I thought with it being full of sand, I'd have probably missed out. Ah, but there is you. I thought that was the spawner rattling and crackling, but it wasn't. There was one little space where they could spawn. Alright, we've got our stairs out. Let's have a look what's in the chests. Oh, my inventory's so full. Well, it's not too bad. Ah, record. But we'll clear that out when we're done. Let's look at the other one. Lots of gunpowder. Yeah, actually we can probably consolidate this. Well, if I didn't have seeds, I'd be overjoyed with that. I mean, if I didn't have pumpkin or melon seeds. Alright, so that's there. 1, 2, 3. That's already the correct height. We just have to dig out underneath. Alright, I've got a little station set up, bed, crafting table. So I'm ready to go down and start work. This is just going to be a bog standard skeleton farm. Nothing exciting. I am putting a softener in, but that's about as good as it gets. So what I need to do is expand this room so that I have 4 blocks all the way around. So at the moment it's 1, 2, 3 on this side. So this has to come out. The sand could end up making this interesting. And this has only got 2, so this has to come out 2 more. As long as that sandstone keeps up, we'll be fine. And if I remember to use my shovel, that would be good too. Okay, same on this side, needs to come out to 4. Yeah, like I said, sand. Alright, we'll put the sand back when we're done, put it over the top. So that's 1, 2, 3, that's number 4. Oh, that can probably stay like that. Okay, and this one, 1, 2, 3, so this needs to be 4. And that sand will fall down. Alright, so I've got to clear out all this, so it ends up as 9 by 9 all the way around. I'll be back to you when I've done that. Now it's getting on to night. There's one thing I forgot to do. I have to disable this spawner. It's much easier than disabling a blaze spawner. Just pop a torch on each visible face. So 1 on the top, 1 on each side. That's it. It's done. Well, that's the start of the chamber dug out. 9 by 9. And it'll end up being 3 blocks above the spawner. This will be the roof here. I still have a bit more to dig out underneath. I have to dig out 3 more down and still 9 by 9. But I'll keep digging and I'll see you when it's fully finished. That's our hole dug. 9 by 9 by 7. Well, actually it's by 8, but as I said, that's going to be the roof up there. So from there to there, 7. And I've got my little steps up. I think I have to work out where my killing chamber is going to be and build access to that. and then we'll get on with it. Otherwise I'm going to get myself stuck in a hole. But I will at least 1, 2, 3, 4 there. That's where we're going to dig down for the skellies to fall down to our killing chamber, right in the middle. I haven't arranged access to the killing room yet, but I just need to check I'm digging in the right place for the right length before I go doing anything more on the other side of this wall. So the hole will be 1 block wide, but I'm digging it 2 so that I'm not digging under my feet. Now I need to dig down 4 blocks, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I dig a channel 3 blocks high and 8 blocks long. That's 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I lose count very easily, sorry. 6, 7, yay, 8. Perfect. Perfect. So we can block this one up. There we go. That's done. So the idea is there'll be water in the other room. They get pushed down to here. There'll be water here. They get pushed to here. And then there'll be a killing room. So pleasant. Which way round do I want to make it? This way round. So this has to be 5 high, I think. Oh, I'll need to get some glass from base. I always forget something, don't I? Now I stand here. So this has to come out. Basically, I just build a room big enough for it and me, and that's about it. Trouble is, I can't really tell you exactly how big it is because I can never remember. But they'll fall down here, so we'll be standing here when we kill them. There'll be a barrier here. So that means I need to go back up to my box and get my stuff for making the room. I'm back. I've done an awful lot of digging. I'll just show you. I did realise that the chamber I dug here was on a side I didn't want it, so I just moved it round to the side. We're ready to start building the actual mob spawner now. So, as you know, we dug 8 along from the centre and then a drop of 2. And I just popped the chest here. Yeah, because I had stuff that I had to keep in it from my inventory. But you've got your drop of 2, you dig an extra hole here, 2 extra holes here, pop your double chest in. And once you've got your double chest in, you want to come around the back of the chest, shift click and pop in a hopper, which is going into that chest, because this is where you're going to be killing your skellies and all their drops will go in here. So next thing we want to do, 2 sticky pistons. So you can see you've got your drop here, you've got a gap, you've got your pistons, and then block of your choice on the face of the pistons. This softener comes from a book by Megan Miller called Redstone Hacks for Minecrafts, an Unofficial Minecrafter's Guide. I'll put the ISBN in the description. I'm doing this in a slightly different order to how she has it in her book, simply because I've just found building it from the back forwards is a little easier. So we've got our pistons in. We want a dot of redstone dust next to the bottom piston. Then we want 4 blocks. So arranged like that. Now we're going to be putting hoppers here, but each hopper is going to have a comparator coming out of it, and I've just found it's easier to put the comparators in first. So the comparators are facing this way, away from where our hoppers are going to be. So hoppers next, but first, temporary block, hopper aiming into temporary block, remove temporary block, shift click, hopper aiming into hopper, so that it looks like this. Now next, come around the back And off this top hopper, in front of these two comparators, 2 blocks. So over the redstone dust, 2 blocks. And off the back of the block, 1 redstone torch. Now, next to our comparators, another block, and a repeater facing in the opposite direction to the comparators. And yep, the redstone torch turns it on. Now, coming off that repeater, next to the hopper, a block. And on top of that block, redstone dust. On the hopper that is furthest away from the mob spawner, pop a block. And then pop 2 more on top of those. And oh, I haven't quite cleared enough of the ceiling. There we go. And now we have to put redstone dust on top of these. So trust me to stand where there's a block. 1, 2, that's it. And a torch up there at the top of our L. Well, it's an upside down L, but it's still an L. And a torch underneath over the hopper, and it should go out. And apart from the timing mechanism in the hopper clock, because that's exactly what this is, all we've got to do now is run a redstone line down so that we can put a button in. Now, Megan Miller runs her redstone line from this one, and the button is right here. I like to give myself a little more room, so it doesn't change anything about it except where you're placing it. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Okay, and we run our redstone line down. And now I can build a... What have I done wrong? Why is this feeling so cramped? Oh, yes, because I've made this space too wide. Okay. I'm still going to run it down. Yep, button works. That's good. I can fill in all this. That was why I didn't want it there. We're going to have some redstone visible. I hate having redstone visible. I absolutely hate it. Alright, redesign on the fly, because I really, really hate having redstone visible. I'm digging out a bit more at the top. Get rid of that, get rid of that. We'll run this along here and along here. And we'll dig that out. We're going to use slabs. There's a cave nearby, that's why you can hear the skellies all the time. They keep tripping and falling. Right, that. You can tell I'm not a redstone genius. My goodness. Alright. So there, and there, and there, and there, and now we should be able to have our button where we want it. Did that light up? Yes, it did. Next is ensuring that when they come down, they can't attack us. So I've got glass so I can see them coming. I'm popping stone there. And then I am putting slabs, top half slabs there so I can get the chest open, and here so I can kill them. And I haven't put my timing mechanism in. Oh, I'm so silly. Yeah, thank you. There's one in there somewhere. Yep. Okay, we need to put 12 items in here. I think I'll put 12 cobble in because, oh my goodness, I've got a lot of cobble. So that's 12 cobble in. We can now put this back. And when we press the button, the piston should move these blocks forward. It'll stay forward for enough time to bring the skellies down to 1 heart, and then it'll retract. So let's just test it. It's on. And yes, it's supposed to stay on for a while. And then it retracts. Yay. So that all looks like it's in order. And of course, make sure that they can't get down into the mechanism. I just realised I've got a too high gap, so I've dug out some blocks carefully. And I'm just popping that in. Alright, and of course I've lit up at the back too. Because the last thing you want is creepers spawning in there. Yep, everything still works, that's good. Okay, I'll just pop everything back. There is a gap up there, that's okay. When the sun comes up, we'll go up and fix up the water and finish it off. Oh, sun's up. And there's another one. Why aren't you dying? You will now. And there's another one. Oh. Oh, well. Can't get the XP for all of them. But we can pick up their arrows. And we can shoot the wretched creepers. There's another one behind me, isn't there? There's another one behind me. There is another one behind me. Oh my goodness. That's what I get for not paying attention to what the day's doing. Now, I don't have to worry about knocking out these steps. I can do that and then put the roof on later. Let's take the steps out now. I shouldn't have taken them just out. Oh well. We're going to put a block of water into each corner. So I'll be going up and down and around because there's an infinite water source not far. But right in the corner. And then down we come. That's going to hurt. And I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stupid. Because guess what? I forgot to make a new pickaxe. So I make a wooden one. Alright, bucket of water in second corner. And you can see it stops just at the hole. That's what it's supposed to do. And now with my pathetic wooden pickaxe. Alright, that's all 4 buckets. You can see how it looks. There's 1 more bucket to go. Alright, so, ouch. We've dropped down the hole, hopefully for the last time. And we have our 8 long channel here. And the bucket goes at the end. And that should push us right to the end. And down into the killing zone. Perfect. We'll pop our slabs back. And the last thing left to do is turn the lights off and cover up the top. Now I am so lucky with this because what normally happens is you're working underground in the dark and you have to absolutely make that the last thing that you do. I don't have to. It's not the last time we go around. I'm going to have to remove those slabs again. Haha. I'm going to go down and get rid of the torches. Then I'm going to come back up and cover this up. And then we should be good to go. Now, it's a little bit tricky because I don't want to fall down there till I'm ready. And I'm not worried about where the torches end up. Because they're only going to end up in my chest at the end anyway. Oh, and I just picked one up. I'll just put these back so they don't run amok. And we can cover this up. Oh, you can hear them straight away. That's excellent. All right, shall we go down and see how it's going? Let's have a look. Oh, there's certainly a few in there. Oh, that's a good sound. Oh, there they are. It occurs to me I should have made some sort of trapdoor system, because I've got healthy ones falling down on nearly dead ones. May have to rework that. We'll give it one more go. This is working a treat. Yep, here we go. It's a bit noisy though. See, even with my stone sword, they're dying pretty quickly. I think I've got the healthy ones in there now. And there's some XP. 18 arrows, that's what I wanted to see. And there's our 3 torches back. I'll just get the bits and pieces out. Oh, I'm enjoying this. And there they all go. I don't think arrows are going to be an issue anymore. I know that was a bit of a mess at times, but it did work in the end. I'm not going to leave it like this, a hole in the ground with steps. I'm going to pretty it all up. I'm going to make downstairs look nicer too. But it works. It works. Hooray! It works. You get the idea. I'm happy. It works. If you've enjoyed this, if you've got something out of it, please hit the like. If you really liked it, subscribe, and if you do, hit the notification bell. And I'll see you next time. Bye!